Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Hey, my nosy people. Wagwan. I hope everyone is blessed. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to Nosy People Them Crew. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button. Anyway, I came on here to talk about growing up hip hop and the latest episode that has now dropped. And it was interesting as usual. This one I found particularly interesting with the drama around Briana. Like, this week she had a full-fledged breakdown, and I really felt sorry for her. Brianna is an interesting character. I feel like when she first came on and when the show first began, I wasn't her biggest fan, but she has grown on me over time. And I think she's, really got a really sweet side, and she's also got her other side that she needs to help with. And I feel like, for this season, she's been, doing pretty good. When she tried to bring, Sequoia and the girls together, and she's trying to be, I feel like she's just trying to kind of heal herself. But obviously the episode started off with her talking to TeeTee about the incident that happened where the police came and charged into her house, held her at gunpoint in front of her child, which is absolutely crazy. The police are moving like mad people, and I hope that she does choose to sue them. Although obviously the surroundings and the reason behind it all sound a bit dodge about, someone that she knows or a friend of hers that, she bought a car with and all this kind of stuff. So all that sounds a bit dodge. But yeah, I hope that she does sue them, because that is just bang out of order. You can see that it's really traumatized her. Sidebar, didn't TeeTee say something about her being married? Is she married? That's news to me. I didn't know that part. I knew she had a son, but didn't know she's married. But that's just a sidebar. But I think seeing Brianna open up to Sequoia's mum, who I thought was really good. I thought she'd done really well in trying to be there to kind of support her, because clearly she popped in to just see how she was doing with her music and stuff. And by the way, I do think Brianna's music sounded really good. I would like to hear more of that. She sounds very talented. But yeah, the way that she kind of offloaded and kind of barked on her when she was trying to offer a bit of a shoulder to cry and kind of thing wasn't easy. And I don't think everyone could handle that. I really feel like Brianna needs to see someone who's like a specialist, a therapist, to work on her healing, because the way she kind of broke down was really deep and heartfelt. You can see that it's much more deep rooted and coming from a deep place of pain, because she mentioned her child trauma, and we all know that childhood trauma can really have an impact and grip you for a very long time. So you need to work through those things, and it's not easy. So for me, I really felt for Brianna on this whole situation, because that was not easy. It weren't good seeing her in that sort of state, breaking down like that. And when she was, don't touch me. And, it was just really painful to watch. But I like that Sequoia's mum, was just kind of trying to listen to her and trying to be a listening ear, and was trying to encourage her. So I think that's really nice of her. And I thought that was a good characteristic. She showed that she's got good character, in the sense that she was there to try and support her. So yeah, I do wish Brianna well, and I do hope she sues as the LA police for that harassment and putting a gun in her and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like I said, Brianna and Sequoia's mum, Tanya Haley, I thought that, it was interesting because obviously she showed that she was saying that she reached out to her based on her performance from the showcase, where they showed a clip of Brianna singing, and then, she saw that she was talented. And obviously Brianna also got her art side as well. So I thought there's a lot to Brianna. I feel like she's very layered, and she's got a lot of issues to work through. One of the issues that I feel like she has is where she just lashes out on people. And that's also built up probably from her childhood trauma. But you can see to me that, like I said, this episode showed that the issue around the police and what they did to her was very traumatizing to her, and it was a massive trigger for her, because now it's kind of sent her spiraling. Clearly she wants to be safe in her home. Everyone wants to be safe in their home, and everyone should feel safe in their home. The fact that they did that with her child there is going to be obviously traumatic and traumatizing for her and her child. So she has to be strong for both of them, of course. But I feel like she just needs to look at trying to heal herself. And I kind of understand and felt for her when she wants someone to look after her. I mean, just got to heal and get herself right and get herself where she needs to be comfortable with what she's got to do. And, healing, I feel like, is definitely number one for her. I feel like a lot of these shows do exploit some of the people who are on the shows. And, I feel like Brianna definitely needs some help there, and hope that she does get it, because that don't sound too good. And in other Brianna news, I was quite glad to see her and Boogie actually clear the air, because I was not happy with the way things were left off last season. Like, she just flipped out on Boogie. That's one of the ones where I was looking at her like, what are you doing, woman? What are you doing? She kind of flipped out on him. We know that he had his problems with drinking. He was trying to look out for her of her drinking, and, she flipped out on him. And clearly from the conversation they had at the bar, she still wants to drink and she feels like she can manage it. And by the looks of it, Boogie is now trying to show that he's progressed and, he's got his drinking under control and had a drink with her. I mean, I was glad that they cleared the air, but I do think she did actually owe him a proper apology. I don't think he's going to get that. So clearly, they're just trying to move on. But I thought it was good that they have cleared the air, because I feel like Boogie's a bit scared of her because of the way she flips out. It's like he kind of just stayed away. Because even if you look at the meeting that he had with Savannah, which looked quite staged to me, they look like they're just sitting there, not much interaction going on between those two. But the good thing about Savannah was that she was encouraging him to check on Brianna, because obviously they saw this whole mix-up with the LA police pushing into her yard and all that kind of stuff. So that's the talk of the town, really. But otherwise, the other news in the show that I wanted to pick up on was the Eygpt and Sam, where they were sitting and having a conversation with Eric, and Eygpt kind of opened up a little bit about TeeTee and was saying that, she always thought that they would be at each other's weddings, and that she didn't really think the family would be so separated. And you could tell that she's still quite hurt about it. And she did say that she's reached out to TeeTee. So it would be good to see if they actually kind of mend their fences. And obviously there's a lot of stuff that's gone on between the two of them. But it was good to hear her open up to say that, because clearly she must be missing, her cousin. So I was glad to hear that part. And I hope that they can mend the fences. As for Sam, he's just sitting there with his usual self, going on about going to, prison, or not going to prison or whatever else. But like I said before, I feel like he's using it at the moment as a stripes thing. Like, like he thinks he's got some stripes now because he's facing his time. Where, please just pipe down and hope you don't get no time so you can fix up your little backside, is what I personally think. Anyway, let's touch on this JoJo situation. So JoJo held a intimate video screening for his artist. And I say intimate, I mean, really, the venue was like, what the hell? It looked like a little English pub from over here. I was thinking, what kind of venue is this? Because they not have found somewhere a bit more decent. Like, it just was not the right kind of place. It just looked very low budget, and it's literally just them. So I was just like, does he not have anybody else around him he would have wanted to show the video to? Like, does the artist not have anybody else that she might want to show the video to? Yeah, it just looked very kind of stagey. And the whole where's Denise thing was also quite weird, because I was thinking, why are you saying where's Denise? And obviously she's going to be turning up on it. It just seems a bit orchestrated, that particular part anyway. I do like that Little Twist did try and speak to Savannah at JoJo's event, where, he tried to say, basically, you owe me an apology for starting a fight at, his freedom party. But of course, Savannah didn't take any accountability or responsibility for that. She was, it wasn't her fault kind of attitude. And when he's telling her that she ruined his party, she was basically telling him to go F himself, basically. Her attitude was not very good whatsoever. And I just feel like she needs to have that attitude checked. Even he asked her, what is wrong with you? like she needs to sort out her attitude. I don't understand why she is like that. They showed TeeTee and Sean, and they're always going on about this whole vaccination thing. It's getting boring now. It's like, are you guys sponsored by the vaccine or something? It is ridiculous. Can we just move it on? Invite people, don't invite people, just stop talking about it, please. Interestingly as well, I thought it was good that they showed Little Twist showing him attempts doing his performance. They showed him going on the stage and coming back, but didn't show it fully. But it was good to see, some of the kids actually being associated with what they're supposed to be associated with, artistry, doing something out here. So yeah, it was good to see Little Twist is getting back in the game there. They showed his girlfriend. I thought we had many girlfriends, so I was surprised that they showed him to have his girlfriend there. So maybe we'll see more of her on the episodes to come. But I thought it was interesting when they had the Mandem link up for the games night. I didn't understand what the energy was between Little Twist and Devon. Little Twist was saying Devon's too loud. I felt like maybe Little Twist is just high. It's weed. He's just thinking everything's too loud for him. He's more on a mellow vibe. But it did seem a little bit okay, I felt sorry for Devon a bit, because he looked like the kind of goofy cousin that's just trying to fit in with everyone. And then you got Little Twist oh man, shut the hell up, you're too loud. So I did feel for him a little bit in that situation. And hopefully he will, blend in with the rest. But I don't know. It doesn't seem like it, because to me, look at JoJo is quite goofy, but he comes off more kind of corny goofy, if that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts of this episode. What do you guys think? What do you think of the whole Brianna situation? Do you think she should be off the show to heal? Do you think she should remain on the show so she can get paid and heal? Can they even heal while being on the show? Because I do feel like we've seen some growth from Brianna for certain. Definitely we look at the way she came in and to the way she is now. But I do feel like this situation has definitely triggered her. And I hope that she gets the help that she needs, because I think she's really sweet and talented. So I'm wishing her well. Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.